Hi guys, my name's Emma and let's talk spooky stuff. So today, I'm not allowed to say that anymore and here am I. Antibirth is a film and it is a film we're gonna talk about, but it's a film that I wanna give you guys a little preference on. I sometimes don't like talking about movies that come out that I really don't have much to say about. I either like it or I don't like it, and that's kind of it. Or it's okay, kind of like Green Room, where I kind of liked it, but I didn't think it was a big deal, or there wasn't enough for me to kind of put into a review or a video, whatever you want to call these. But for this film, a lot of people have been asking me what I thought of Antibirth, and I thought some of you guys are going to continue asking me, so I'm just going to tell you. I'm sorry if I don't have a lot of information in this review, but this is what I thought. The plot surrounds Lou, a drug addict who wakes up after a night of partying feeling a little bit crappy, actually really crappy. And her best friend soon come to the conclusion that she is pregnant. But as time goes on, her symptoms start getting really strange. And she doesn't know exactly what she's carrying, or more importantly, how it got there. So this film obviously has some really well-known actors, including Natasha Lyonne, who's I guess better known for Orange is the New Black, or if you want to take it that way, American Pie. Chloe Sevigny, who is known for everything. I loved Big Love, that's one of my choices, or you could go with Kids. And it also stars the familiar face of Mark Webber. So you think with a cast like this, what could go wrong? What could go wrong indeed? The trailer for this film seems action-packed. It looks fun. It looks like a comedy, horror. It looks really crazy. It's got some acid trip type vibes going on, but it really does not deliver. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news with this one, but I think that you guys should really know. So in saying that, I'm actually gonna get my pros out of the way. It was shot really nice. It had a really good color palette, loved it. And I guess the concept was good. In theory. And now onto my cons. This movie is so slow. Sorry, did you see what I did there? This is probably one of the most slow-moving horror movies I've ever seen, especially a mystery horror movie. Nothing happens until 30 minutes in, and even when you think things are gonna start happening, it's only like a little glitch in the system, but it doesn't carry on. This film is definitely not the same kind of film it was represented as in the trailer. It also sets up the movie in a really strange way, more like a TV show. It's not really cinematic. It looks more like a Netflix movie or just something that's not really higher budget. It doesn't look like a movie. It looks like a TV show. The essence of it is very much TV show-like as well. They don't really explain who the characters are or their backstory, which is something that you commonly see in the start or like a plot or a pilot of a TV show, because they're gonna go more into their past as the series goes on. But in this one, I felt like they took a concept that was fun and fresh, and they kind of just left the middle kind of broken, and they just kind of filled it up with different weird scenes that actually had no meaning or didn't add anything into the film. But with all of that said, I want to make it very clear for you guys, if you're into your like cheesy B-grade horrors, the last 20 minutes of this film will blow your mind. It is beautiful, it is intense, the special effects, or I guess makeup, just looks amazing, and it's very Cronenberg-esque. I just loved the way it looked, and it was just so sad that you had to sit there and wait until that like payoff. And that's where a movie like this should just be a short film, because if they can't pack it out with interesting content, interesting dialogue, interesting stories, interesting subplots, interesting characters, and they just have an interesting concept, that's a short film and it's not a feature. It shouldn't be wasting your time. In other words, if you can say the same amount in 20 minutes as you can in an hour and a half or more, go with the 20-minute option. Make it the best short film you've ever seen. Unfortunately, I'm gonna give this one a personal score of 4. A scare score of 2, just because I did have one gory scene that kind of got me, but I think that was just me. And originality, I'm gonna have to give it 7 because it was original, it was just slow. Did I mention it was slow? It was quite slow. I also wanna thank everybody who came to my live stream on the weekend. You guys are awesome, and I love hanging out with you. I'll talk to you guys very soon. See ya.